Welcome back to A Day for Budgets. Today's video is my 30 question challenge that I was set from what is now S&R budgeting journey, I think. I'm really sorry if I got that wrong. She's just changed her channel name. So yeah, I was tagged in this a couple of weeks ago. I've only just got round to filming it. And whilst I answer those questions, I'm going to attempt to multitask. So I'm going to attempt to set up my challenge binder. That's what I'm calling it for now. I need a better name. So try and leave me in the comments a better name for this binder than challenge binder. Yeah, right. So we'll start with a couple of questions before I try and multitask. So how old are you? I am 39. I will be the big 40 towards the end of this year. So exciting. Not. Actually, do you know what? I'm not looking forward to it, if you know what I mean, because I'm actually thinking it's a really good excuse to do things that I've always wanted to do. So I'm 40, my son is 18 and my dad is 70. So we're hoping to plan like something for all of us to do. What would be on your perfect slice of pizza? Now, I love a chicken supreme. So I love, I don't know if it's, I'm not sure if it's if Pizza Express do that or if it used to be a Pizza Hut one. But yeah, something with chicken, red onion, mushroom. Although I do love sweet corn on a pizza. I love sweet. So if I was to make my own at home, I would put sweet corn on. Is that weird? I don't know, but I really like it anyway. If you could only eat one thing, what would it be? Can it be one meal rather than one thing? Because I think it would have to be like a roast dinner. Yeah, roast dinner. Or biscuits. Or cake. Okay, that's more than one thing. But you get my gist. Yeah, I'm a roast dinner and biscuit and cake kind of girl. Yeah. How many children do you have? I have 3. They are 17, 14, very soon to be 15, and 12. Boy, girl. What was the worst movie you've seen? So in lockdown, we had a movie night every night. So every night somebody chose a movie, and it was each person chose a movie every single night, and we'd done that for months. Oh my god, we watched some crap. Like really, really bad movies, but I cannot remember what they were called. I'm really rubbish with names. Most recently, we tried to start watching, I think it's called Poorer Things with Emma Stone. Now, while she was an amazing actress, I didn't really get it and I got really bored. So I turned it off. So I don't know if it was a rubbish film or not, but I turned it off. Let me know if you've watched it all the way through and whether I should try watching it again. I'm not getting very far with this, am I? Because I don't really know what I'm doing, to be honest. I've just got a load of my envelopes and yeah, and what I'm going to do at the minute, sorry, I'm just taking a pause, is I've got these stickers, so I'm just going to stick them on the front of each envelope so I know what each envelope's for, and then I want to get some nice like vinyl for them. Yeah, that's what I want. These are just old envelopes that have got like loads of markings on the inside from where I've like done challenges, and it's like stained the inside of the envelope. I can't be bothered to clean it, so yeah. Right, next question. How often do you listen to music? So something you don't know is twice a week, sometimes 3 times a week if we do a weekend. I drive my daughter to her dance class, and the drive time for that class is 4.5 hours. So yeah, it's quite a long time. She goes to a class in East London and we live in the east of England. So it is quite far. So we listen to a lot of music for those 4.5 hours. So pretty much in the car. although on the way home, I do tend to listen to podcasts when she goes to sleep. So she goes to sleep in the car and then I put her in her bed because we get home quite late. And I do that twice a week, every week. Well, actually, my husband does some. I don't do it all. So I do listen to music quite a lot. We listen to a variation of music, but mostly music that my daughter likes, which consists of a lot of Taylor Swift. Although we've listened to some new songs at the minute, liking Stick Season, that's quite a good one. Lose Control by Teddy someone, quite like that. Little Boo Things. Anyway, that wasn't the question, and that you didn't need to know all of that. But anyway, yeah, they're the ones that we're listening to at the moment. In the house, not so much. I tend to have like YouTube on when I'm working, or the telly's normally on. Sometimes I put the radio on. Anyway, I'm like whittling on, aren't I? Right, now start writing on these. Right, we're going to go freedom. Although freedom doesn't really need an envelope, I don't think. But there you go, number 1. What's the next question? When was the last time you cried? I'm a big crier. I cry at happy things, sad things, emotional things. I tend to cry when I'm very, very hormonal. But actually, I've been trying out some new vitamins and doing a bit more exercise, and my hormone levels have been a lot better, and I haven't really cried that much recently. But then the weather's changed, so I suffer from SAD, so the seasonal disorder. So I tend to cry a lot more during the autumn winter months, but now we're coming into spring. Yeah, I haven't cried so much. Are you a morning person or a night person? I'm a 10 till 2 kind of person. I'm not a morning person and I'm not a night person. I'm quite comfortable between the hours of 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. Outside of that, I just want to sleep or like lounge on the sofa. So yeah, neither. Cook in or eat out? Definitely eat out. I hate cooking. I cook because I have to cook, not because I like to cook. I think maybe that's because I don't have a lot of time at home to cook, but to be honest, I don't think I would anyway. Not a big cooker. How many languages do you speak? Well, I barely speak English. I could probably get by in France if you want like beer, tea, baguettes, croissants, that sort of stuff. I could order that. Ask how old you are, what's the time, all those things that you learn in school. But that's about it. Foods you dislike. Spicy stuff. I'm really, really not into spices whatsoever. And I don't really like tomatoes either. Oh, that's a dodgy K. What else do I not like? I don't like KFC chicken skin. Is that really bad? Am I really weird? Probably. They're the foods I don't. There are quite a lot of foods that I don't really eat. Favourite films. Oh, okay. So I've got some. Oh God, favourite films. So I would probably say one of my all-time favourites, or a couple of my all-time favourites, are City of Angels, although I've not watched that in a long time. Save the Last Dance, but that was kind of when I was a teenager. I love the Legally Blonde type films, but then I also like the Gone in 60 Seconds films, but I also love the Harry Potters, the Hunger Games. Yeah, quite a lot of those sorts of films. That's not our favourite film. That's lots of good films. I'm really rubbish at answering these questions, aren't I? Really rubbish. Favourite TV show has to be Friends. Has to be. Has that envelope? Oh, not quite fitting. Oh, where did I write the numbers? I did write it in the corner. Sorry. babbling to myself now. Yeah, Has to Be Friends TV show. I'm not a massive TV watcher. Again, I don't really have a huge amount of time to watch TV. Oh, that's really wonky. Right, so I have got this 100 envelope, which I got from Budget with Jess R, but I messed up the laminating. But I have actually been sent a link to, Aesthetics Budget sent me a link to a really good shop that had a really good one of these. Oh my God, it's gone out of my head. It's in the comments of my last video and I'm going to have a look at it. Oh my God, what's it called? I'm so rubbish. I'm so sorry. I can't remember. But yeah, so we'll pop that in. Actually, I haven't put a challenge in for the one in for the 10k, so let's find one for that. I'm going to do like £100 challenges. So these are all my challenges that I've printed off. So let's have a little look through here and I'll find 100 ones. Next question. Where were you born? Oxford. I was born in the John Ratcliffe in Oxford. I don't live there now, but that's where most of my family still live. So yes, so that's 101. Actor or actress crush? Don't really have one. No, I'm not really kind of a crushy type person, I'm afraid. Yeah, no, not. Sorry. Is that really bad? I don't know. What annoying habit do you have? I'm a massive oversharer. I share far too much. I say a lot, and I never finish a sentence properly. Because my brain just moves too quickly. I know there's probably loads of other annoying habits that I have that people just haven't told me about. Yeah. Which one of these shall I do first? So I've got my challenge, Eat, Sleep, Save, Repeat, which is 100. I've got Pop the Balloon, which was from Budget with Jess R. And I've got Dingley Designs one, which I've created to £100. I might do the Dingley Designs one first because I'm not sure what sort of monies I'm using. So let's put that in there. They're all just paper versions. Yeah, right. Are you afraid of spiders? The big furry ones. Well, they don't even have to be big, but the ones with the really big bodies. Like if they've just got a small body and like big legs, I'm not really too bothered with them. But it's when they've got really big bodies. Yeah, no, I don't like those ones. Earliest memory. Ooh. So I've got memories of like me and my cousin making up dance routines when we were young in her bedroom. Memories, I don't know how old I was, and I can't remember. So there was a funeral. It was either my granddad's or my uncle's funeral, and we got collected from school, and there was about 5 of us sat in the back seat, or like sharing seatbelts like you used to do in the 90s or the 80s, late 80s, early 90s. And then we were in my next door neighbour's back garden who had a tortoise. Just like really, really random memories. Yeah, I've got quite a few around maybe between the age of 6 or 7. Yeah, probably around that. I don't know. I have got quite a few, actually, and I don't know which is the earliest. Yeah, I don't know. Favourite season, definitely spring. Definitely 100% spring. Summer can be a bit too warm for me. I don't mind the winter if it's snow. Like, I like snow. But I don't like the wet and the horrible, miserable weather. So definitely spring. Short or long hair? I currently have shoulder length hair, so short. I've always had long hair, but I have had it cut shortish, so shoulder length, more in the last year. Last drink you had? I only tend to drink tea or water. I'm not doing this, am I? Yeah, I'm a tea or water kind of person. So yeah, I need a challenge for this 100 envelope. I think I'm going to start with heads and tails because it's going to be a quick, easy win. I think is what I'm going to do. And I've got this heads and tails from, oh, for God's sake, why can't I remember? The lady who made all of these. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm so rubbish. I've been at work meetings today and my brain is just a bit frazzled. Holly Budgets? Yeah, and I've never had a heads or tails challenge, and then this was part of the Jess R thing that she sent out. So I'm going to do that as my first small win on my 100 envelope challenge. This is very bitty, isn't it? I'm so sorry. I'm like all over the place. And I'm not really achieving anything, am I? What do I do next? Holiday. So I'm just going to put my holiday New York challenge in. Oh, ears. Just because that's what I really need to work on in this binder. So I'm going to put that in here. Right, next question. Oh, 1 second. No, I'm just recording. Sorry, my husband come in. So last drink, tea, water. That's all I ever drink. Decaf tea though. Maybe some flavoured water I sometimes drink. But today I've had tea and water. What piece of advice would you give to your younger self? Invest. Start investing early. The power of compounding will blow your mind. It's something I really, really, really wish that I'd known about sooner. And I would also say be kind to yourself. I look back and the amount of times that I've stressed myself out over things that I know at the time would have seemed quite important, but actually really weren't, and I didn't need to get so stressed. So definitely be kind to yourself and invest. They are my ones. Right, so we've got save 7 with 7, which I'm not quite sure whether I move that into here or do a challenge for it, and then because it's already a challenge in itself, but I'm just going to put this in here anyway, and then I'll figure it out another time. And that's not even 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, so rubbish. Look at this, absolutely ruining it. Last book you read. I don't tend to read books. The last book that I've started reading was Psychology of Money. The audio book that I'm listening to at the moment is Diary of a CEO, Stephen Bartlett. Yeah, that's it. I'm not really much of a reader. Although the last really, really good book that I read was Midnight Library. I really, really enjoyed that one. Not much of a reader. Eye colour, a bit of a mixture. So I'm kind of greeny brown. So I'll be green in like the spring, summer, and more brown in the winter, autumn. I've like little like specks on my eyes, quite a few specks on my eyes. So they're a bit weird, but apparently quite nice. I don't know. So favourite musician. I would probably say who would I say? Probably maybe like Adele. If I really want a good old sing song, I'll generally put one of her albums on. But then me and my daughter really love singing to Ed Sheeran. Yeah, I'd probably say those two really. Not really sure. Okay, I've got a question for you regarding my binders. I know, I'm flitting, I know. I don't know whether to do 6 or 8 challenges in here, whether to have one for my annuals and for my home, or just keep them going as they are, and then I'm going to bring in Christmas and then just have 6. So if I bring in Christmas, into here because that doesn't get a lot of love. So I would have at the minute my Freedom, my 10k challenge, 100 envelope challenge, holiday, save 7 with 7, and Christmas. That's 6. And then I do you know what, I think I might leave it at 6 to start with and then see how I get on, because they are big challenges. Yeah, let's leave it like that, because actually, yeah, I'm bored of doing that now. So I will finish this. Let's finish these questions. Let me know whether you think I should do 6 or 8 in here and what I should call this. And I also need like a front sheet, don't I, for what the challenges are going to be. Anyway, stop spending more money. Favourite thing to do on a Friday night? Oh, definitely movie on the sofa with loads and loads of snacks. Yeah, literally. Do you have pet? Yes, I have a cat and a dog. They're both quite young. What makes you laugh? My kids. We laugh every day. Whether I'm laughing at them or they're laughing at me, or they just make me laugh. Yeah, my kids. And I laugh at my husband as well, because he's just really silly. Happiest memory. I would probably say Disneyland in Florida, Disney World. Is it World or Disneyland? Disney World, Walt Disney World in Florida. We went in Christmas of 2021. We spent Christmas there. It was the best 2 weeks ever. When you're in the park, you worry about nothing else. Like lots of other holidays, I worry about other things, you know. If we're skiing, is somebody going to fall? Or if we're in the pool, is somebody going to drown? But when we were in the parks, like I literally had nothing to worry about. It was just, I was very at peace, and we were all just so happy, and it just made you feel really, really happy. So I'll probably say my happiest memories are from there. And my husband would completely disagree because he hated the queuing, but we played games and we just hung out, and we weren't on our phones, and the kids weren't on their phones. Yeah, that's it. And last but not least is favourite colour. So I'm a pink and navy blue kind of girl. Yep, pink and navy blue. So my engagement ring is pink. I wore pink wedding shoes, and I love navy blue, and I think they go really nicely together. So in my self-employed business, my branding and my logos are pink and navy blue. So there you go. So there are my 30 questions. Rambled on for a little bit. I have created my challenge binder though, so we have started that. So we've got a couple of challenges in there. This is all ready to go, unless I add my 2 others. I don't know whether to make it big or just keep it small for now. I do have an 8-sided dice, so I could use an 8-sided dice. Yeah, let me know what you think. Let me know what I should call this as well. I'm not going to tag anybody to do the 30 question challenge. Just because I know a lot of people have been tagged, and I don't want to double tag and then make people feel as though they have to do it. But I will leave the questions in the description of this video. And if you'd like to do it from me doing the questions, please feel free to tag me in it as well. So thank you so much to S&R Budgeting Journey, I think that's what they're called now, for tagging me, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.